अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है बिजनेस स्टडी से हमने लिया है 11th क्लास के लिए, दैट इज़ इनकॉर्पोरेशन। यानी कि जो फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ए कंपनी में अलग अलग जो स्टेजेस आ जाते हैं, उनमें ये जो स्टेज है ये दूसरा है। पहला प्रमोशन है, दूसरा इनकॉर्पोरेशन है। This is the second stage in the formation of a company. Promoters file an application with the registrar of the companies of the state wherein the company's registered office is to be established. Here are documents which which a company have to attach with it. First one, that is the memorandum of association duly stamped and signed by the members. 7 members are required to sign it in case of public company, while only 2 members are sufficient in case of a private company. The members are required to give complete information about their address, occupation, and the number of shares subscribed by them. Second one, that is the article of association duly stamped and signed by same people who are signatories for memorandum of association 2. Third one, a written consent of proposed directors. Fourth one, the agreement, if any, entered into by the company and the individuals proposed to be the managing director or manager of the company. Fifth one, a copy of the registrar's letter regarding the approval of the name of the company. Sixth one, that is a statutory declaration. Seventh one, along with these documents, a notice about the exact address of the registered office is also submitted. In case the company fails to submit it at the time of incorporation, the same is to be submitted within 30 days after receiving the certificate of incorporation. Eighth one, that is documentary evidence for payment of registration fees. When the registrar is satisfied with all the formalities for registration, he issues a certificate of incorporation to the company. This certificate is known as the birth certificate of the company. A company is said to be legally born on the date printed on this certificate. This certificate is considered to be a conclusive proof for the legal existence of the company. A private company can commence its business immediately after obtaining this certificate, while a public company is required to undergo 2 more stages before its formation. Certificate of incorporation, conclusive evidence of legal existence of the company. Here is a case. Let me discuss, understand. Vijay Limited, the famous group of promoters, filed documents related to registration of the company with the Registrar of Companies on 8th March. The Registrar of Companies, after getting satisfied about the completion of formalities for registration, issued certificate of incorporation to the company on 12th March. However, the date mentioned on certificate was 8th March. The company had entered into the contract of buying land from X Limited on 10th March. Now X Limited is not interested in selling land as the value of land has appreciated. It refused to honor the contract on the pretext of company not being in existence on 10th March, as the Registrar of Companies had issued certificate of incorporation on 12th March. Question arises, what would be the status of the contract signed on 10th March between the company and X Limited? The answer is, the contract will be valid. The company was existing on 10th March as on the certificate of incorporation. The date of incorporation of any of company is 8th March. The certificate of incorporation is the conclusive evidence for legal existence of the company. Second question arises, why did X company refuse to honor the contract? The answer is, it wanted to take advantage of rising prices. Next question arises, what is the date of birth of the company? 8th March, 10th March or 12th March? The answer is 8th March.